Yeah. Tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah.
It's still not. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are the.
MKO, pugilism, all thing
Oh,
boxing,
that's
every
right.
day, all day,
Every
all
day,
the
man.
time. Tune in. So welcome back, guys. It's been what? When was the last time we recorded a video?
I want to say a
Today,
week and a half,
yeah, about a
maybe
week.
a week and a half, give or take.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Maybe
been a
longer.
very challenging time for everyone. So hopefully everyone is keeping safe, practicing their self distances, and washing their hands, putting their mask on, putting gloves on when they're going shopping. But yeah, we are keeping safe in it, Marv.
Yeah, got to be done, man. Just take whatever precautions we need to take at this time and preventative measures as well, vitamins and stuff that we put into our bodies.
That's right.
Watch that side of it. That's one thing I have learned, like,
Yeah.
definitely.
Now your body, what you put in your body is very, very important.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
fact, that's for sure.
Okay,
Once,
moving on from that, anything news, Marvin? Anything news in the boxing world?
well, yeah, we're gonna start with a bit of that, man. There's definitely there's definitely bits and pieces of gossip and bit of news here and there. So we're gonna start with the undisputed heavyweight title fight.
Yeah.
And this is again, it's hypothetical kind of, but as we know, like we've been doing notes back and forth and stuff, and there's been a lot of positive talks now about the possibility of this fight happening next. So in other words, Joshua versus Fury happening next. There's been a lot of positive talk about that. I guess due to the lockdown situation, it's a lot of people been getting excited. There's been a lot of words back and forth, and also we've noted that there's currently some travel restrictions,
Right.
travel bans between US and the UK and some other territories as well, which means that obviously, although Tyson Fury is based in America, as far as his boxing career goes, he will be unable to travel there in the foreseeable, in the near future at least, and obviously Wilder would be unable to travel over here, even if he wanted to, due to this pandemic. There's some travel risk, so it's interesting. You got that bit of news there, and it's again. While I was thinking about this, thought about how the second fight was one-sided in Fury's favor. So that fight lost money, and it will be quite hard to sell, I think, to people the third fight. But you've got the contracts in place there, so yeah, it is going to be interesting. I mean, going forward, would you have any thoughts on this possibility of this dream fight?
Why? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, we talk about the Wilder and Fury fight, yeah.
No, well, I'm talking about the possibility of pushing that out of the way and pushing Pulev Joshua out of the way for Joshua Fury to take place.
Well, I mean, right, because I overheard, I'm not sure if it was a rumors about that their fight was going to take place, but then I also heard that it's a rumor that it's not true, that isn't true. I'm not sure if you heard about that. People said it was going to fight, it was meant to fight, that is on, and then we heard that it's actually not true. So obviously that's the fight that the fans want to see now. People are just speculating around everywhere about the fight happening. Because I actually thought it was going to happen at one point. Because obviously I didn't do my research. I just hear it on social media, right?
Yeah.
So, but obviously, I think that's how usually some fight gets made. People speculation and people talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I would love to see. Yeah, I would love to see that fight happen. Either Joshua can move Pulev to the side, but then yeah, of course I would love to see that. But obviously, Pulev is not going to be having it because it's a mandatory, to fight Joshua.
Yeah,
Long
he
time.
is.
Yeah, so it'll be like, okay, I want a piece of the cake too, So we looking at it from a fan point of view, and I would love to see
Yeah.
that. But Pulev is looking at it as a business point of view, like you know what I'm saying. So I would definitely would mind watching Fury and Joshua getting it down. It'll be big, man. It'll be in the UK.
Yeah.
We'll get to watch it as well.
100.
Yeah. So I think it'll be yeah.
For sure, man. I'm definitely up for it. I mean, from from my sort of research and what I've heard on it from various sources, there's another factor that's going to be key to it, which is that Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, is actually injured.
Yeah.
I think it's a bicep, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's the only injuries as well, isn't it? That's an whole.
Yeah, because he had it against Areola.
That's right. Yeah.
He got injured against Areola and that. So
did he injure his bicep in the rematch fight with Fury, or was it something after?
It could have been, but I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, but in my view, I think that injury could be like a positive sign in a way for the undisputed fight, because obviously when boxing returns, we're not gonna want to play around with appetizers. We want to get to the main course.
That's right.
We want to get to the action. You know what I mean? We don't want to play with mandatory is important, but like we don't want to play with it. And I think the fact that he's injured now would cause a oh bro, I'm echoing on that.
Are you?
Yeah, I can hear myself. That's better. Yeah, that's cool.
What happened? What did you do?
No, I could hear myself echoing from your side.
Oh, that's weird.
But yeah, it's a weird one. Self at all now. No, that's cool. That's a lot better. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. So I think the fact that he's injured would push him and Fury back way down the line. So I think personally that could be a blessing in disguise for them to just say, look, you're not going to be able to fight straight away. You're going to have to wait, and then you're injured. So that's another thing. So I mean, I think that could be a positive sign for the undisputed. I mean, it's not a guarantee, of course, but I think with the fact that he needs to recover, he needs to recuperate. He needs to heal from his injury. So that might be a positive sign. I can't say 100%. And also,
we don't even know what's going to happen now, because at the end of the day,
we don't know for sure.
This pandemic is it's delaying everything that was supposed to be happening. So if the pandemic hasn't been lifted up, and the ban for the lockdown hasn't been lifted up, so we can't. And if nothing is promised at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly in our country over here, there's a lot of restrictions, and it doesn't look like there's some things that's going to be lifted at some point, but not immediately, but quite soon, I think. You've also got Kubrat Pulev as well, who's made some interesting statements in the Metro newspaper. I was reading that the other day, an article. Read the online version, and he said these words, when somebody comes to me and tells me something and offers me something, maybe, I don't know, but I want this fight.
Yeah, because they're trying to offer a step aside money, isn't it?
He's saying that if they offered me step aside money, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I think most of them wouldn't want to take the step aside money unless if they really don't care about the actual fight itself and they only care about the money. Because the step aside money will be like, okay, take this, don't say anything else, keep quiet. We're gonna move on with our fight. You're not important. Just take this money. It's more like a bribe. That's what we might as well call it, bribe money, not step aside money. A bribe money, so because you're the mandatory, we just give you this bribe money for you to stay quiet and then you just go by your business. Then while we're making more money than the bribe money we're just giving you.
But I mean, I think it depends on the figure to Pulev. Pulev seems like, from what he was saying in the Metro, he seems like he's in two minds. In one mind, he wants the Joshua fight, but in another mind, he's like, well, maybe I might take. So
depends on offer. The offer that someone can offer you, like the Godfather, offer that you can't refuse, right?
yeah,
So maybe they offer them the money that it will make if you actually fight, money for the pay-per-view, pretty much everything that it would get for the real fight. If they can give him that, maybe you might take it. You're like, okay, I'm getting the money from not fighting. It was not a brainer.
yeah, and I feel like that might be his game. This guy, to me, he comes across like the type that he might take it. I think if it's substantial enough, if it's enough millions, enough zeros, then I think this guy might take it. I think Wilder's would be. I think Wilder seems to have too much pride to take it.
Yeah, Wilder wouldn't take a step aside money. No way. You know, like he used to be. He look at himself as a champion. You know, still even though he has lost the belt, even when he lost the belt, exactly as a king. So he wouldn't take it. I think you're right. You know, he's a proud man. You know, I definitely wouldn't take that money. So I guess, but I'm sure they might. Depends on the advice you get from his team as well, isn't it? Like, so they'll definitely be advising him on that. So yeah.
Yeah, again, I think if Wilder, he's gonna want to just get it back straight away. But I would still say that it might be good advice to tell him just to take money if it's a big amount and try and take on the winner.
Yeah, but then in his mind, he doesn't want to be on that kind of side of the war.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Yeah,
he doesn't want to be what's so called the B side that Mayweather created in boxing. The B side, you know, he still feel like he's on the A side, even though he lost to Fury. So he still feel like I'm the man. Still, I made boxing what it is today. You know, blah blah blah. You know, that's what Deontay Wilder looked at himself like. You know. Very highly proud of himself, you know. He's like, you know, he's a king, as you say, king of the jungle. He's a warrior. So he doesn't want to be on plan B, you know, want to be on plan A. So yeah, it's the pride in it. The pride, the man is a very proud man. And I feel like, yes, they wouldn't want to take that step aside money. You want to get in there and fight, you know. So yeah, we'll see. And as you say, maybe Joshua and then Fury can just like, no, what, forget about the belt, man. Let's step in there. Let's take this fight. You know, let's just fight to show who's the best in the division. Yeah. You know, I doubt that will happen, but
I suppose so. Yeah, I can see.
But they can say that if they have that old school mentality of old school boxing mentality, then they probably will do that. But I don't think they have that. I think it's all about business and money for them.
Real talk. I mean, I mean, that would kind of be a dream for the fans, isn't it? Like, if they just said, well, just forget the belts, because at the end of the day, we know who the champion is. You can give someone else that belt, but we know who the man is. We know who the real champion is, and I think it's out of those two. You know, so I mean, that's a bit of a pipe dream thing, but who knows? I mean, you know, I'd be happy to see it with or without the belts, but I think they deserve to fight for the belts. But I'd just like to see it next. But hey, you know, who knows? We'll have to see, man.
That's true. So
definitely,
we'll see what happens in it. Let's see. Hopefully,
yeah, we'll see on that one.
Hopefully
definitely,
the fan wins. The fans get what they want, and then then we all be happy. If the fans are happy, then everything is cool.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it for MKO on that issue, the undisputed. Now we'll move on to